everybody, welcome back to Healing with Love. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, so I've got some great things. I mean, the cards that flew out during the songs, it was amazing. It was so amazing, and I'm just in a very high vibe today, and I thought today would be the perfect day for me to record my Thanksgiving reading, my gratitude reading for everybody. So this is for all of you. Okay, I'm really excited. I've been excited even like during the shuffle portion when everything was coming out, especially the songs. I noticed a theme in all the albums. A lot of the albums had the word love in it. So Love Always, Hounds of Love, Love Deluxe. So there's a lot of love happening right now. A lot of love happening, a lot of love going around. And before we get into the reading, so I'm going to be doing, after this reading, I'll probably be doing the 7 Veils of Illusion story time. Just discussing the number 7 and all the different levels of the awakening process. So yeah, 7 has been a big number that's been coming through. 7 and 4 have been coming through. So 4 and 7 have been coming through a lot. Like all the numbers always come through. And I started this video at 11:11. I started this reading. And the song that was playing at 11:11 was Feel So Close to You by Calvin Harris. I feel so close to you right now. It's a force field. I wear my heart upon my sleeve like a big deal. Your love surrounds me now like a waterfall. I feel so close to you right now. So that's that connection, feeling real close to your soulmates, to your loves, to your twin flames, to those people that are along on your soul journey with you. That magnetic pull towards the people that resonate with you, towards the people that make you feel like, yeah, those people that excite you, the people that have, inspiration, purpose, when we surround ourselves with those people, we can create amazing things. Yes, we can also do it in hermit mode by ourselves, but there's something about the synergy of co-creating with others that is just magnificent and amazing. So yeah, I'll be discussing that in a later video. Okay, so you guys all know about my little giving tree that I find, stuff outside. The wind just blows things around. Things are like, sometimes I'll see something sticking out from the dirt and I'll kind of dig. So the word dig, I'll dig to get it out. And usually I haven't been digging. I just kind of see stuff already on the surface, and that's the stuff that I use. But the other day I saw something poking out, and it was just a glimpse of something, and I thought it was just a piece of metal. And then when I pulled it out, it was this bicycle. This is like a serious bicycle. This is like it looks like a real professional bicycle. So this must be like one of those mini bikes that people make, the models, a mini model bike, because it's got everything. It's got the pegs, it's got real, it's supposed to have real working chain, but I guess it's it's broken, of course, but so it kind of looks like a unicycle. If you move the wheel up here, it's like a unicycle. So I'm seeing one cycle. So where there was 2, now there's just 1. So I'm seeing the merging of things, because that was not the only thing. So I got this bicycle. So I'm seeing the number 2, the bicycle, but it's only got 1 wheel. And it's like an orangey, peachy color. So I'm seeing the higher sacral the higher sacral chakra, which is a peach color. Then I found this little fireman that's also missing a leg, which was very interesting. But he's holding an extinguisher in his hand, and he's got the mask on. So he's putting out fire. So putting out a fire. I'm almost seeing like a family drama, like putting out a fire. So a bicycle, a fireman. I found this awesome like tiger colored marble. So that tiger energy, I'm seeing the sacral chakra again, more sacral chakra energy. So that creative energy, that sexual energy, creative, expressing your sexuality, honoring your sexuality, honoring your creativity, right? So that's what I'm seeing with this. And knowing that, and the black reminds me of Earth Star. So knowing that you will be taken care of. You are safe. I love that. And look, it's got like a, well, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got the triangle there, or triangle. Fascinating. Stripes. You've earned your stripes. Moving on, I found this, I actually have a crystal called Numite, and this looks like Numite. I know it's not Numite, it's probably just a glass bead, but once again, I'm feeling the Earth Star Chakra energy with it. I found a brush. Somebody told me that it's like a brush for like clippers and stuff, but I thought to myself, brush it off. Putting out a fire, brushing it off, brush fire. And then I found another one. I've actually found a couple of these before, and they look like blimps, like the Goodyear blimp or like a Zeppelin. So I'm seeing Zeppelin or a Goodyear blimp. Air, right? I'm seeing air, gas, air. Oh my God, I found this little crystal. So I definitely seen the crown chakra. Definitely seen crown chakra. The geometric pattern, I forgot what that shape is called, but so sacred geometry. And it looks like it's hanging off a chandelier, like it used to hang off a chandelier. So I'm hearing that song by Sia. I wanna swing from the chandelier. Okay, what else did I find? Okay, so I found a little hexagon. So that came through with my Halloween stuff when I did the hexagon face print. I found a pirate hat. It looks like a Lego, like a little Lego guy. And and then I found a hat, a little white hat, little Lego white hat as well. I found an iridescent. So anytime I find marbles like this, they are messages from Merlin. They represent magic to me, the manifestation. So this is creativity. This is the crown chakra. So this is manifesting what you want into reality, creating your own reality. Look at this iridescent ball. This is like the zeal chakra. This is like the soul star chakra. So it's that connection with the Akashic records, right? This is an amazing one. This is probably one of my favorites that I've ever found. And then just little things. I found a safety pin, which represents security and safety and feeling secure. And I found a penny from heaven, of course. I found, this used to be like a little dog tag. So maybe somebody had lost a dog recently, or, because look at it, it comes with a little dog tag, which was really interesting. And then that's it. This is actually something that I found a long time ago, but I just threw it in my box. It was a little witch. So your manifestation, magic, witch, amazing stuff that I found back there. And of course I got these little beads. You know what's interesting about these little beads that I always find? Let me show you. They look like skateboard wheels. So this is a blue and like peachy color again. So a lot of peach color. Peach, peach, peach. James and the Giant Peach. I'm seeing peach. Georgia peach. Something about peach. Everything's peachy. Okay, so now we're going to get to the songs. Whew. So before I get to the songs, actually, I have a dream that I want to share. I shared it on my Instagram, and it was about the age of Aquarius. So I dreamt that I was sitting with this guy, a friend of a friend, and he was pointing at the sky to me towards the Milky Way, and there was an Aquarius bat signal. So, you know, guys, I always have my little Batman sitting around here, but yes, there was a little bat signal in the sky, and it was lavender color, like a violet color, and it was directly over the Milky Way. And then I had seen water coming through a crack. It's like the Milky Way was actually a crack, and water just coming through it, and then washing everything away, representing to me the cleansing and purifying of earth, but also the water representing intuition. So the mass awakening. You know how sometimes when somebody faints, they splash water on them to wake them up? I'm getting that kind of energy, like being splashed with water, and that water wakes you up, and it wakes up your intuition, and it wakes you up on a cellular level. And so I'm seeing this mass awakening, mass intuition awakening happening with a lot of people. All you got to do is let go of the fear and just go with it. If you start getting scared, go outside in nature and ground yourself in nature, and she will protect you. She'll make you feel safe. So that was just an interesting dream, and I thought about the age of Aquarius and, you know, the water bearer, right? If you look at the symbol of Aquarius, it's, you know, it's also the star card. So, and I get the star card a lot. And so the water bearer, he's pouring water down. So definitely seeing a lot of water. A lot of water came through in the reading as well. So water energy, the age of Aquarius is coming. I read an article about the 7 veils of illusion, and how many believe that in 2032 is going to be 70% of the world is going to be illuminated. So that's a large percentage, and it's happening now. So, okay, so now let's get to the songs. So the first song, of course, had to be Something Out of Nothing by 311 off the album Uplifter. The supernatural things that happen between you and me. Because magic is something out of nothing. The paranormal became normal. And we are the wind and the sea, sun reflecting you to me. We are the yin and the yang. Something, and the Big Bang. So it's a great song about manifesting things out of nothing, the manifestation abilities of the magician, and we are the 0 and 1, you know, the matrix, exiting the matrix, but also being able to play within the matrix to bring things into reality, right? The instant manifestation of things. So, okay, and 311 always comes up. I mean, the amount of 311 that has been coming up lately has been insane. I have people sending me messages left and right. What about the number 311? What about the number 311? And I've been just copying and pasting or sending them my post, because that's the amount of people that have been sending me that is crazy. So, if you have been seeing 311 as well, the number 3, once again, you know, it's about creativity, communication. So it's about communicating. And number 11 is the inspiring leader. It's intuition. So communicating your intuition, using your communication and creative skills to inspire others. So that's when I see that. And then 5 is all about freedom and adventure. And when you do that, you free your soul. You know, you feel free because you're making something out of nothing, right? That's what an artist does. You give an artist a paintbrush, and they can make something out of nothing. You give an artist some clay and they'll make something, you know? So it's just about creation. Okay, the next song was Ocean Eyes by Billie Eilish. So much ocean came through here in the cards that I was like, whoa. So bodies of water. And literally when that song was playing, the Solace card came through, which is about bodies of water. So Ocean Eyes, I'm seeing depth, the depth in a person's eyes. So, you know, it could be blue eyes. I'm not seeing it as blue eyes, not blue. I'm seeing it as depth. I'm seeing it as intuition. I'm seeing it as, you know, an awakened soul. You can see the depth in their eyes. So notice people's eyes and you can see. So Ocean Eyes by Billie Eilish. Number 3, oh my god. So if you guys have been watching my readings, I only have like maybe 3 gap songs in my whole 1,500 playlist. No, not even 3, maybe even just 2. No, I think it's 3 because I got Computer Love, I got the last one that came through, and now this one. You dropped a bomb on me, baby. You dropped a bomb on me. So when I hear that, you dropped knowledge on me. You dropped something on me like, whoa, mind blown. I did not know that. So that's what I'm getting with that. Like, you know, whoa, that's just like booyah, something. But it's about a person that just, when you hear them speak, they have this knowledge and this wisdom that is far beyond their years or comprehension. I know that I meet a lot of people that are in their, in their 20s, some people in their teens, and they drop this knowledge and wisdom without having done a lot of research or wisdom. It's the level of channeling that people are doing now is amazing. So, and this is just being about really attracted to somebody for their mind, is what I'm also seeing it as well. But I'm also seeing vacation as well, the Gap band. So last time I was talking about Gap means holiday, means a vacation. So I've seen a holiday. Yeah, so it's such a great song about just being enlightened by another and just that attraction to them because of their mind and their wisdom and their knowledge, beyond the physical. Attracted to somebody's spirit. Okay, the next song is number 4, which which is interesting because it's the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, will you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned? He said, will you defeat them, your demons, and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made? I'm not going to keep going on the lyrics here, but it went really well with the guinea pig card, which had come through. And I was like, whoa, and it's all about your memory carrying on. What you're doing now is going to carry on. It's in all dimensions of time and space. It is felt what you are doing now. So, and also My Chemical Romance, of course, is, about addiction. Having a chemical, a romance with chemicals, but I'm also seeing it as somebody that you have a chemical connection with, like a chemical attraction, like somebody that you have a deep attraction to. And the Black Parade is also about cancer. The video, if you've ever seen the video, the Black Parade is you've experienced life and you were on your deathbed, and everybody is having a parade for you and guiding you into the afterlife and saying, well done. Well done. You did a great job. This was amazing. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for all you did. And that gratitude for your time spent here. So that's the Black Parade. I'm also seeing it as the Black Plague, which, many people can see that maybe COVID is sort of like that, but very different. Okay, moving on to number 5. Just Give Me a Reason by Pink, and off the album The Truth About Love. So another album about love. Just Give Me a Reason. I don't really know the lyrics to that one, so I'm just gonna... Oh, we can learn to love again. So maybe we've been hurt in the past, and now we're learning to love differently now. We're learning to love without jealousy, without attachment to the outcome, without, pain. We're learning to love differently, and we're learning to love ourselves differently. We're learning to have healthy boundaries with people that are toxic, and being able to speak our truth without, fearing a backlash, right? So, yeah, and I don't get too personal, but I recently had somebody reach out to me, and almost like they demanded my time and attention, and I put up the healthy boundary. And when I put up that healthy boundary, they said the meanest, cruelest things that they can think of because I hurt their feelings. And it's like, that's not, if I'm being honest, if my honesty hurts your feelings, and I did it very tactfully, so that's something that they have to work on. If a person gets hurt by your truth that you expressed in a kind way, that's something that they have to work on. So, and cutting those people out of your life is crucial to your evolution, because now it's showing the universe that you will not put up with that stuff anymore. Sometimes our kindness makes us put up with things that we would not normally put up with because we feel bad. Like, oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings. And now it's like, well, you can be kind and tactful in your delivery, and they'll still get their feelings hurt because it's the way that their perception of reality is different than yours. That's a tangent I went on. I'm sorry. Okay, moving on. Number 6, One More Round by Newfound Glory off the album Resurrection. One more round, kick me when I'm down, but I've already... Will my name roll off your tongue? And that's about judge and jury and people judging your journey and judging you and judging what you have to say. And this is like saying, it doesn't matter. You can kick me when I'm down. Oh, kick me when I'm down, but I've already won. People can kick you when you're down, but it doesn't matter, right? That shows a lot about them and not about nothing about you. It doesn't say anything about you. It shows a lot about them. But it's also resurrection. So I've been seeing the resurrection. The number 4 always represents the Christ consciousness energy. So the resurrection of the Christ consciousness energy. The sun coming back. Number 7, which played at 11:44, which is also that very spiritual, biblical number that, the 7 veils of illusion, the 7 deadly sins, the 7 seals, the 7 chakras, right? So, and it played at 11:44. So that number's important because we got a lot of 44 cards here. And 11, once again, as I was saying, it's about intuition, but it's about the master teacher. 44, building a solid foundation based on your ability to lead and your intuition. So I'm seeing leadership abilities, like you leading others, like a life coach type of thing, right? I always tell people they feel that they're not good enough to be a life coach. Like, I can't even take my own advice, but that's okay, because people that channel information, it's not necessarily for them to take the advice. They channel the information for the other person. It's like they're tapping into that person's blueprint, and that person's blueprint is that advice that you're giving them, and it's not yours. So if a person, you see their life's a mess, but they give great advice, that's because they're tapping into your energy and giving you the advice that you need. And they might not want that advice for themselves. It might not work for themselves. So it's okay if you feel that you're not perfect, and how could you give advice to others? Because that's not how it works. You could think of a football coach. How a football coach sits on the sidelines with his arms crossed and just watches things, and he calls the plays, and because he sees things from a higher perspective on what the moves that they should do, and the players. So think of yourself in that way, like a football coach, right? So the football coach doesn't have to play the game to be able to give the plays, to give advice.
Got to say the name of the song, All My Life by Casey and JoJo. And if you've never heard the lyrics, it's about praying for somebody all your life and finally finding them and praying that they feel the same way too.
Oh, and that was off the album Love Always. So always love always. Do things with kindness and with love. Even when you have to do the hard stuff, like telling somebody, please don't message me anymore. You can do it in a kind manner. And then if they don't take it, then you block them, right? So number 8, The Truth About Ronnie. She's a sweet little girl. Bobby Brown. My heart belongs to Ronnie. She's my only love. The truth about Ronnie, she's a sweet old girl, about the sweetest little girl in the whole wide world. She make the toughest homeboy fall deep in love. But once you had a Ronnie, you will never give her up. She's a special kind of girl that makes her daddy feel proud. You know, the kind of girl that stands out in a crowd. So this is about, and it's not just about Ronnie, it's about anybody who has that energy and they don't even know. Like, you think Ronnie knows that she's that special kind of girl? You think she knows that she makes her daddy proud? Right? I always wonder if I make my dad proud. He passed away when I was a little girl, and I always wonder. And I know a lot of you probably lost a parent out there, and you wonder if you're making them proud. And yes, you are. The fact that you're here watching this reading to gain insight and wisdom about your life journey and yourself, that's the greatest gift that you can give them, is learning about yourself and healing those aspects of yourself and healing that ancestral line, because you healing you heals all dimensions of time and space. And Bobby Brown, I think Bobby Brown just recently lost a son, which was very tragic. So something about loss. Okay, so the next song was, oh my God, number 9, Against All Odds. So as I was reading a card about persevering against all odds, the perseverance card, this song started playing. And I freaked out. I'm like, ah! but it's by Phil Collins, and this is one of my favorite songs. I used to have the album when I was younger, and I just love it. It brought out these emotions in me at a young age that I didn't even know I had or existed. It was almost like I was tapping into some other dimension of time and space where I felt this song and this heartbreak and the emotion of it. So anytime I hear that song, I get very emotional. I get real teary-eyed. I don't know why, but it's about, somebody coming back to you, thinking that it's against all odds that you'll be together, but the odds are in your favor, right? Because we'll always be together again. We always come back together. If you're meant to be together, you are gonna come back together. Okay, so we're gonna move on to just love that song. Okay, number 10, love it, Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush. And it's from the album Hounds of Love. So I'm seeing puppy love, hounds of love, dogs, the love of puppies, the love of dogs. Something about a puppy, the hounds of love. I'll be running up that hill, be running up that building. So if I only could make a deal with God and get him to swap our places, I'd be running up that road, I'd be running up that hill, I'd be running up that building with no problem. So that's about maybe seeing somebody that you love suffer, and you would trade places with them in a heartbeat so they would not suffer, right? And the fact that that's playing against all odds, it's almost like grief. I would have traded places with you. I know that when I lost my boyfriend, passed away, I would say that. I would say I would trade places with him. I would give my life for him to live. Which is great and all, but that's also telling the universe that you don't feel you're worthy of life and that their life is more important. And that's a selfless thing, So it's a fine balance. A fine balance. It's a great act of self-sacrifice, and it's a beautiful thing. But you also deserve to be here as well. You deserve to be here too. Okay, and number 11 was Pearls by Sade, which goes very well with Running Up That Hill. So I'm seeing pearls of wisdom. How are pearls made? The same way volcanoes are, with extreme pressure. It's in the oyster's shell, and it's like it just builds up the sand and sediment and all that, and it creates this beautiful luminescent pearl. A luminescent pearl, like my little this. Beautiful. And also, yeah, I found like a little white ball out there that looked, I think it's a BB, but it looked like a pearl. So Pearls of Wisdom, the name Pearl. It's off the album Love Deluxe. And in the song she says, Hallelujah. So I'm hearing that song by Jeff Buckley or Leonard Cohen, Hallelujah. And the song is about, there's a woman in Somalia who, she's doing her best to feed her family, and her feet hurt and all that stuff, and just acknowledging and having compassion for those that don't have as much as we do. I love Sade. She is one of my favorites. Like, her voice, once again, like butter. Okay, and that was number 11. So Hallelujah, Pearls, Sade, Love Deluxe. Number 12, love it, The English Beat, or The Beat. Tears of a Clown, the tears of a clown when there's no one around. If there's a smile on my face, it's only there trying to fool the public. But when it goes down to fooling you, well, darling, that's quite a different subject. Don't let my bad infection give you the wrong impression, 'cause really I'm sad. I'm so sad. So Putting on a Happy Face, I love that song. That is like one of my favorite English Beat songs. What's interesting is we do have, I think it's over here, we have Tears Cleanse the Soul. So the fact when that came through, I was once again blown away by the synchronicity. So that is crying with a smile on your face, right? Cleansing your soul. It's okay to cry, People see you happy. You don't have to put on a happy face all the time. Show your emotions, show your feelings, show how you're feeling. I'm seeing checkers. I don't know why, like checkered vans or checkers. I'm seeing checkers. The 13th song, I was actually only going to do 13, and then I hadn't finished shuffling, and then the 14th song came through, so I kept it. But we're going to go back to number 13, which is Oxygen by Newfound Glory. Constantly connected to the total unexpected. Okay, so Oxygen. Don't leave me here. I can't breathe without you. Don't leave me here. I don't want to be without you. You're my oxygen. So that's about oxygen, air. Right? We did get a lot of air as well, a lot of air signs, a lot of air breathing, so a lot of oxygen happening. So which makes a lot of sense because of what's happening right now with the C word. And so yeah. And that's off the album Coming Home. So I'm seeing somebody coming home or asking somebody to come home, like it's time you came home. Grab my hand. It's time to go home. So I'm seeing a lot of people that have crossed over, or they're going home. Wow. Ugh, I just got like a weird, not chills, but just like I let out a sigh, like I can breathe. So I'm seeing somebody can finally breathe. Maybe they were having problems breathing and now they can breathe. I'm also seeing like allergies, stuffy nose, like a lot of people that have passed away can breathe now. Fresh air. Okay, and finally number 14, which was Mirror, Justin Timberlake, 'cause you're shining just like a diamond. See the little diamond I found, the little crystal. It looks like a diamond. So this is about, I don't want to let you go. I'm looking right at the other half of me. You were right there all along. You are the love of my life. You are the love of my life. Ooh. Shine. You are shining like a dang diamond, and the world is acknowledging it, and the universe is acknowledging it, and they're like, God, gratitude. Thank you for all you do. And so mirror, reflection, that came through as well. There's another card over here. Reflection. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. So yeah, so definitely getting twin flame energy, your other part of you. We are all whole. There's no like separate of my other half, but there's somebody who just, you look, it's like mirroring you, slightly different but the same, right? You're looking in the mirror, right? But it's like slightly different but the same, but they are like, you're looking at them and you're like, wow, that person is just like me. And finding those soulmates that are just like you and that mirror your values. I'm hearing values. Mirror your values, mirror your morals, mirror your ideas and the way you see things. And it's like having people that finally get you and that feeling of it. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I think I'm going to just, for the part 2, I'm going to do the reading in a different video just for the upload reasons, because it's been taking a long time to upload the long videos. So I'm going to stop here. I will link the new video in the description below for the reading. Okay? See you guys in a minute.